Hello people of YouTube, it's me, Carnifex Alpha. I am back and I am making new videos. Sorry I can't get to the, well, how do we say, the Minecraft trailer special, but that'll probably come back when I can get a new PC sorted and whatnot. But apart from that, I'm just going to introduce this new kind of, I wouldn't say show, but concept of ideas. Because some people who are regulars to my channel who know that I do some short story writing in the spare time when I get chance, I'm going to be doing a little series of art bits where I'll be doing front covers, and this is also going to be a sort of competition where you, the viewer, will get to vote at the end which concept you like, prefer, and would want on the front cover of my short story. The short story I'm going to be doing in the next few months or maybe even a year is called Hull Walkers, a sci-fi story about mechs that walk on the hulls of spaceships and defend them from debris, space pirates, and other nasties in the depths of, well, the grim, dark universe of the far, far future. Yes, I know, I realised I was almost about to hit a very sore point with some very big fans of a certain miniature wargame. But here we go, let's get us back into it. As you'll see in a few moments, I will be dividing the screen up into quarters. And I've only got 2 pictures at the moment, but there will be more in later episodes. The first picture, as you may be able to see in the top left hand corner, is where I have started to basically go from a black and colour it in and line it up with a white. So instead of doing silhouettes on a black canvas, I have tried to do drawing white on black, which took a very long time, so it's actually in high speed fashion. Whereas in the bottom right hand corner is more or less true to the screen art style, as it's fresh from recording. As you can see, I start building up a shape in a silhouette form, almost building up a shadow. I get annoyed, clear it, because I was trying to find the right kind of brush, as it wasn't working. So at the top right, you can see that I've started building the shape and getting ideas, whereas in the bottom left, no, top left is where I build the shape, bottom right is where I start faffing around and going, why isn't this working as what my friend suggested to me? But never mind. When you look in the top right, top left I mean, top right is a black screen. You can't see a damn thing. Sorry YouTube, I like to mislead people. I get my lefts and my rights mixed up. Maybe I should call it a light and a reft. There we go. Top reft. There you go. I almost got it right. Yes. Hallelujah. You can see there I've built the design for something I call the Maelstrom Cruiser. I'd love to give some background on it. It's basically a huge double cannon machine where both guns rotate independently at about 270-degree angle. Whereas in the bottom light corner, I'm building just a basic freighter and come up with what the shape of it should be. As you can see, I'm trying to get perspectives done with that one, so I try to narrow it off as it gets further and further away into the page. Whereas Mr. Speedy Gonzalez in the top left-hand corner, yes, I got it right, is quickly building up engines and showing where the engines should be. And starts highlighting everywhere, just to add shape and structure, form and definition to everything. After this point, I'm just kind of going crazy. So what I'll do is I'll add some little story bits. Sorry about that, I got distracted by my own little squiggles. Woo, squiggle! Bye-bye, squiggle. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Gone. Alright. And, yeah. The whole concept is that these hull walkers are meant to walk on the hulls of ships, defend caravans of deuterium runners. That's right, I'm actually using a real scientific principle there. And in essence, we've got one guy, main character, whom I will give some plot away, some plot. He is a narcotic dealer and taker and user. Scrap that, he just takes narcotics. So he's basically a pilot on a high. And then we've got in the top left, I've never gotten happy with the shape and style of it. And that's that. Wow, that was quick. So the top right is probably just going to remain the same throughout the majority of the video. Whereas in the bottom, oh crap, I said it again. Top right. I mean top left. Forgive me, YouTube, please. But here we are. You can see that I've actually started to use the brush in the bottom right of the screen, where I've actually got the right brush style, because being a numpty, I plugged in the tablet and pen after switching on Photoshop, so it tends to register a little bit buggy with me after a while. But here we are, I'm just building up some shape, neatening it off, making sure it looks quick. As I said, this is actual genuine lifetime speed. So there I start adding all sorts of funky doodles, just to get some ideas down and see where I can get away with, like hull plating, because I normally see on other bits of artwork fancy bits of hull plating that just raise themselves off the body. So here I am just building up shapes, starting to segment the cargo area from the main hull. Well, not a minute, no. Sorry, funky, talky sounds, brain not working. Right, so the main cabin, there we go, haha, I've got it. The main driving cabin is separate from the storage capacity. No, brain work, storage compartments. For God's sake, YouTube, if you're up for brain transplants, I've got one here that could need a holiday. It's a little rundown, and it does need a few sugar lumps, or 2, or maybe 25, depending on how generous you feel. Please, feed me sugar. Right, back on topic. So yes, as we can see, I kind of stop and then start filling in, and I start building and drawing a rough sketch very neatly, because I'm quite pedantic like that. My first idea of what a hull walker would look like walking on a hull. So there we go. It's almost getting there. It's almost. Yes. It's looking nice. It's looking very, very small, but very nice. When it hits the end, you might be a little less impressed, because it's still only monotone at the moment. Well, monochromatic. Maha! Monochrome for the win. Random talky arty style for the Uber win. But, wow, this is actually taking a while. I never realized. So, 15 minutes of this, and people are going to get bored. I really wish I could edit this to be about 5 seconds. But then it wouldn't be as much fun. I wouldn't have as much talky room, which would make me very, very sad. But let's get back on topic. Here you can see I'm starting to build the body and the legs, and I just get annoyed and I just start going, ooh, What can I do here? What can I do here? They don't look right. And also, I need to add more shape. I need to build more style. Doesn't look quite like the hull walker I wanted to build, but well, I'll go with it. It's still only a rough outline. It's only a placeholder image, if you will, for the real concept art at the end. Well, not necessarily concept art, but the cover art at the end. And I will let people know when I have finished with this episode and finished with this series of art episodes, and let them choose the cover that they like. But also, hopefully one day I will end up doing an art jam featuring some of this stuff with Mr. Lawrence G, or should I say the G Lawrence, or my nemesis Niva G. There we are. Oh look, oh look, oh wow, something interesting happened. I zoomed in. It just looks like a box on legs. Jesus Christ, man, it's a box on legs with two nipples pointing off into the wind. Don't correct me, YouTube. I know space has no wind unless you fart in it. Ma ha ha ha. But never mind. We will continue with the art session. Here I add some more structure. Oh, it doesn't look so boxy now. I start to change it up and make it look different, make it look snazzy. And I decide he looks lonely. Let's give him a friend. And so I start drawing and adding a second hull walker to the frame. I apologize if I have deafened you, YouTube. But yes, as you can see, I start adding and drawing the guns first, after putting in some legs. Because I tend to find, you never know, they might not all have the same shape or style of gun, or body, or leg. They could just be old models, walking alongside the new ones. All fully functional, just different aged. More likely to break down, but still different. It's a little nice little feature. So as I start brush stroking it in, I go, ooh, what can I do here? And I look down for a reference point and I start to take him, the original hull walker, for a spin and give him a friend. Let's call this friend Fred. The original one is Bob. Bob and Fred. Bob is bobbing along at the top. Fred is... Nope. Bob is bobbing along at the bottom. Fred is floundering at the top. There we go. Let's have some entertainment. And look, in the top left, that poor Maelstrom cruiser looks so depressed. I really didn't design it well. And I do apologize, I never realized I had sped it up so fast and made it so bad. But never mind. I start to add shadow. Oh look! This thing's actually standing on the hull! What is this magic? What is this treachery? Ah, it's sorcery! Oh look, they're going back. You know what, I can't remember who's Bob and who's Fred. You know what, sod it. Fat ass and skinny ass, there we go. And fat ass is getting his shadows underneath him. Yes, my pen is almost touching his unders. You know what, that could actually be quite an interesting concept. This is not for copyright, you... Actually, no, hang on. This is for copyright. Ah, damn it! Never mind. I will take this on. I now know what to call the engine of a hull walker. It will be named the Hullwalker Udder. So let's have a look under the udder. Ah! Sorry. Lucidity and craziness seem to have taken over. So, this is the finishing part. This is what it'll look like. Well, not necessarily this is what it'll look like. What am I saying? There isn't any finished imagery yet done. Ah! Screw you, you stupid brain. Oh, screw you, you stupid artist. Right. So yes, hopefully you enjoyed that. I will be doing some more of these crazy artist random talky shit in the near future. And hopefully you'll come back for some more and help me choose my art for the front cover, because I'll have so many concepts and ideas I won't know which to choose. And that will make me sad. So please, help me, YouTube. You're the only hope.